Well, let's get back to things with Dark Souls 2. Bow and crossbow only run. Realistically, we need some upgrade materials. We need some upgrade materials, and we still have a good lot of things I can go unlock and get, and basically all like that. Got a fragrant branch, so stats aren't terrible. I think we're gonna go open the Pyromancer girl and try to start heading up that way. That fight's gonna be a bit of a nightmare up there, though. It always is with bow only. But if we push up this way, we can start getting some more large Titanite, or hopefully twinkling, and eventually, if we make it down toward what is it, Tessadora, then we can start getting Titanite chunks. And realistically, I was debating raising the monitor I'm playing on, but screw it. I think it's up high enough. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I should raise it. Yeah, you know, I think that's gonna happen. Let's, go ahead and raise up this screen a little bit here. I thought it was up high enough, it really isn't. Okay. Maybe this time my my neck and shoulders won't kill me as bad. I think that was the problem last time, toward the end. Because that was getting painful. Can these break the doors? Oh, yes, they can. The things you never think of until you're actually just getting to do it. You unpetrify her and pull the lever, it starts an ambush in there, so why not just evade it, right? Well, I guess this result works too. Don't hit Ben Hart. We still haven't used any NPC followers for this run yet, but might change, it might not. Well, now that this room's cleared out, I guess that was significantly easier than I usually make it. Now for some of the best voice acting in history. Get up. Yeah, cough, cough.
I'm fine. No, thank you. Oh, well, I owe you. Oh. I'll take anything. Just.
Really? I'm not carrying spare equipment?
Be safe.
Oh well. I'll just pull it out of the bonfire on the other side of this door. Hello, Basilisk. Estus shard, which will be nice to have. It'd be great if that basilisk would drop another raw stone, but that's really wishful thinking, I'd say. Well, I guess you get pants and bandit armor. Great. And she's on the other side of the door. We'll just come back up this way later. At least I have the stuff in my inventory now. It's not really going to be that important to get her to move back to Bajula anyways. No pyromancy and a bow and crossbow only run. So, whatever, right? That's not really that important. Definitely getting usage out of this Seabow, though, since we have it. Not gonna get usage out of that foul shield, I can tell you that much. Off the rock. Back up and shoot. That's pretty much the name of the game here. And not get hit by rocks that shouldn't do that kind of damage. That really is a lot of damage for just a rock. I mean, sure, it's gonna hurt, but... Lockstone... Good old bow and shoot strats. Or bow and run. That's what we've got here. Started a little early tonight. I usually do 8 p.m., but I was like, screw it. Might as well just get started. No real difference. And I was already prepared, so... Lost Center gave me some issue last time, but thanks. Ideally, I'd want to get some more upgrade materials before I fight any of the big four. So that's the current plan. Upgrade materials and more unlocks. I suppose I probably should go upgrade that Estus while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's a shard. Just upgrade the model. Really, I should probably grab more arrows, because we're going to start chewing through these real quick. More likely the bolts. It's something. I know we have poppable souls, but I think these are fine for now. So let's see, I believe there's a Titanite chunk on the way to Dren Lake, but I don't think we need chunks, we need large Titanite shards. Suppose I could get it anyways. Out here with the glitched enemies. With their brilliant run cycle. Is there a reason you didn't power stance? And still won't? Thank you. I think the bow ones are more glitched than the sword and shield guys. The bow ones just fire and they don't really care where it's gonna go. They also sometimes shoot 2 arrows, which might be intentional, might not be. It's Dark Souls 2, I wouldn't be surprised. Gotta love that shield block when he didn't even have his shield up. There's one around the corner here. Yeah, there's a double fire. Okay, there's 2 around the corner. I forgot about you. But we're moving along. This isn't so bad, pretty much overall. Upgrade materials are the core of making this run work. And this should be twinkling. Why on earth did I think this was chunk? And I know we don't have the soul count for the Shrine of Winter to be open. Yeah, no. Well, we have it. You know, if I need anything that wants Twinkling Titanite. Which could happen. This place is an absolute nightmare for bow and crossbow only. I ain't even messing with it. I don't think, yeah, you sell great bows, or great arrows. Not really much to do with old Vengarl there. I mean, we're gonna blow up his body because it's in the way. Can't say I'm gonna do it right away, but you know, it'll probably happen. Yeah, the worst thing about bow and crossbow only is enemies you're not allowed to lock in or lock onto. Hence, this awful place. These are chunks. That's a chunk in the chest out there, I'm pretty sure. So, do I have another, fragrant branch? Yes, I do. Okay. Jump block? Jump block. Alright, Lion. You have the key I want to Ornifex. At least I could lock onto you things, but can't lock onto the ghosts. All it's needed is one shot from that at that point. So, I believe there's some magic bolts around, and, well, definitely Titanite chunk, but that chunk's gonna really be a pain to get. Since you can't lock on to these guys. Might as well just get started early. Except they've got range capability, too. Where are you shooting? Yeah, okay. Results just as good as what I could have expected. Well, there's the magic bolt, so I'm not entirely crazy. I'm pretty sure the chest is a Titanite chunk. Yeah, a chunk and a dragon bone. Well, the trick is gonna not be, staying here longer than we have to. There's a lot of good stuff out here, but not really that interested in getting too much of it. I just want to unlock Ornifex at best. Break the stupid curse pots and fall in the secret hole over here. I don't know why I'm opening the box, it's just forced to have it. Yeah, it's a real shame you can't get up here, buddy. I'm, gonna make full advantage of that with bow and crossbow. on, drop me like a raw stone or something. Nope. Basilisks are being greedy today. Another Twinkling Titanite, and the actual goal for why I got the Fang Key. Get my Branch of Yore back.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I said at the bonfire he respawned. I was like, what was that lion doing back there for a moment? And I thought about it. So, what to do about Scorpionus Najka? It's holding up a lot of progression. But if I could get to the Doors of Pharos, I could have a chance at getting an Avalon. Not a good chance, but a chance. If I could save up enough souls, I could get the Silver Rat or the Silver Cat Ring and drop into the gutter. That's also on the list to do. One Titanite chunk, please. Good, because it's the only one I've got.
I'll be around.
That should pretty much cement us on arrows for a while. Don't think I might have enough to get the Silver Cat. Alright, Shalquar. I don't remember how much you're selling it for, but we're gonna find out. Enchanté.
Well, oh yeah. So, ooh.
Yeah, good.
I'll be.
So the real question... I should have enough hit points to survive the drop. And if I remember right, Dark Souls 2's fall damage is, like, augmented or something based on what you're wearing. Like, how much weight you have as a equip load. Survive? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I guess we're gonna head down rather than going to Najka. I don't really care. Progress is progress in any sense. And remember to put my stone ring back on. Yo, good to see ya. So you finished the community challenge. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do it now, aren't we? You're doing it too, by the way. You gotta record and sing it as well. Well, it is excellent to see a community challenge met. Which means we only have one more still running for Honkai Star Rail. It's had some attention, but nowhere near as much as that didn't actually hit anything, but I'm not going to argue. Oh, we could go at the Huntsman's Copse, too. That's some other direction I could take. But yeah, Swing to My Beat was definitely the more popular choice in the community challenges. Damn Petrify Rats. How's tonight going? Yeah, I don't know. It's good to see another 2K dropped into that hat, but I don't know if it's gonna get met. The interest just isn't there. Which, you know, understandable. I believe it has a smaller value to make. I put the larger value on the one I didn't think people would actually fund. Well, we've got Parasite Eve on Sunday. Well, PE2, I should say. I really have no idea how many challenge points folks have at this, or channel points. And I think this is gonna be the idea here. I'm gonna hit the bonfire upstairs, and then I'm gonna go out the Huntsman's Copse, just opening up routes or routes that I can be working with here. Yeah, good to see ya. Ain't seen you in a bit. Yeah, I haven't run Go in a little while. Ended up changing layout styles, haven't made a new one for IGS yet. I've mostly been doing this in Parasite Eve 2 speedruns. Reload faster, please. Down the hole. You won't die. Yeah, I absolutely love Dark Souls 2. Thanks. I love Dark Souls 2. That's not sarcasm. I do enjoy it. Bow and crossbow only, just because I didn't want to get hammered by ammunition limits too badly. So I was like, yeah, why not? We'll do both. We have the epic 1% drop rate Seabow, because that was really amazing luck. I said I'd fight one more enemy that had the chance to drop it when I went out to Flex Style Sentry, and lo and behold, there it was. Can't argue with that. I still don't know why I go and pick up half the things I do. I mean, Homeward Bound's useful, sure, but it's really just, like, ingrained memory at this point to go grab half the garbage I do. Like, oh great, you picked up a falchion, what are you gonna do with that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And yeah, I wanted to go open Huntsman's Copse, so we'll come back to good old Rat Vanguard, or whichever one it is. I don't care, it's a dumb rat. It's not that important of a boss. guess I never grabbed that earlier. Like it all last week? Whatever. Hi, Alicia. I hate you, but...
Oh, and this, shall I?
Spin the wheel.
Go ahead. May the power offer your service.
Yeah, miracles, right. Watch me not do that. Yo. Yeah, I'm just opening up zones and going for, upgrade materials and stuff to make this, come together. Bow run truly is something special in Dark Souls 2. I saw it burn and it made me wonder if I had a Sublime Bone Ash, and I don't. I know you can't use it here, but... was hoping you'd get up faster. I wanted to be lazy and just use lock on. Yeah, we'll get the butterflies in a moment. Not getting back attacked by you while I'm trying to shoot moths. Why pick it up, but force a habit. Down you go. And one for you. I mean, the Seabow's pretty epic, but I don't think... I was wrong. Alright, Seabow, you proved me wrong. I don't know where the hell you were going, dude. Also, as I had mentioned in the first episode, the only allowance I'm giving myself for non-using bow and crossbow is punching, like, terrain or furniture, because I'm not wasting ammo on garbage like that. It's just dumb. Like that. Why waste an arrow? Like, who cares? Back there and you attack the door. So one of the 2 community challenges have been met. I guess I'm gonna be learning to sing that song now, despite that I've already actually been practicing, expecting that was gonna get finished. So the only community challenge we have running now is for me to play Honkai Star Rail on stream. And, it is much further behind than the sing-a-song challenge was. So we will see if it can meet its goal before its time expires. Do not sit at bonfire, just light. Yeah, community challenge is met by using channel points. It costs you absolutely nothing other than view time. So if anyone's interested in dropping for that, it's totally up to you. Gee, it's a real shame I'm up here on this fungus, mushroom, growth. Yeah, I'm real sorry I've got a bow and you're down there. Oh yeah, well I'll go hump the wall. This is what it's all about. I don't know what was with the aiming there. Power of bow only. That's okay, I'll get mine later. The game's gonna punish me real bad for this. Large Titanite shards that we absolutely need. But why open the box for the Rickard's Rapier? Oh, because it's there and I don't want to leave it behind. Am I going to use it? No. Am I loot goblining? Yes. Because why not? Now watch, this be the run that, like, a bloody whip drops, and I'm gonna lose my shit. Because I've always wanted to have a bloody whip, like, especially in whip-only runs, and I don't care enough to farm for it to drop, and it's just not been kind to me. But, lo and behold, I'm streaming, and we're doing bow and crossbow only, so watch it show up. The sad thing is, I don't remember what its drop rate is. I don't know if it's one of the 1% drop rate items like our Seabow, or if it's got a better proc rate to appear. I just never get it. I can get it in randomizers, obviously, but... What's on the plans for everybody tonight? What's everyone up to? Now we can sit at the bonfire. I think I didn't hear you fall behind me. gonna have high need of a lot of Titanite chunk. But I suppose I kind of already expected that. Come on, Bigums. This way. I'm not gonna go deal with Chariot Rider yet, as much as the shield crossbow would be good. But we can't get it yet anyways, even if we had the soul, so... Not really too high of a need to go do that sort of thing yet. You're not sneaky. Well, Chariot's out that way, so we're gonna go up to where we're supposed to go, so we can start getting access to Earthen Peak. Earthen Peak famously for riding an elevator up to a volcano. There's no mountain behind it, but by damn do you take that trip. I'll point it out when we get there. It's something you gotta experience. Yeah, I'm kind of amazed that arrow didn't hit me. I figured my iframes have ended before then. But I guess Dark Souls 2 was doing Dark Souls 2 things. Asshole. No real sense in shooting the one that runs, it just drops a life gem. I think it's a guaranteed life gem, but who really cares? Should take care of you. I know you're crouching over here. Still, the biggest problem with dual crossbows is the reload time is rough. It's gonna be even worse if I have like dual heavy crossbows. I'm kind of amazed that guy's still alive, but whatever. Dual heavy crossbows or like dual Avalon, which I'd really hope to see. Dual Avalon style would be amazing. Very merciless. You're not allowed to have a shield. Dark Souls AI sometimes. That tree is clearly the enemy here. Alright. And for you... it's a computer invader. I'm on offline. I don't have like PlayStation Plus or anything to be online mode. Yeah, they aren't smart, but do not sit at bonfire. I don't want to reset the thief guys. Yeah, any invader is just storyline built in, Red Phantom, or I guess storyline. Can't get another player. We aren't in any condition to do, like, other player PvP yet anyways. Like, we're not rocking anything impressive. Nope. Not getting caught in that. Bow versus bow. Well, bow wins. It just depends on whose bow's stronger. Can never have too many flame butterflies, I guess. If the game wants to give them, we might as well take them. Skeleton Lords. Well, we cleared our way here. I guess I could give it a try. I'd like a crossbow with a bit more kick to it than a +7 light crossbow. Run away. And that's going to be the big problem with Skeleton Lords is our pierce damage. Maybe when I'm away from the ear-splitting waterfall, I'll check and see if I've got any Loring Skulls, because those will help for it. Or really, I guess would Alluring Skulls be against the nature of the challenge? I suppose there's nothing really prohibiting me from using items. We do have some Alluring Skulls. Eh. Items are banned. Well, I guess I could just roll with that. Skeleton Lords is going to be a mess of a fight. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Estus and Titanite. Might as well open the shortcut while I'm here. In case we happen to die, which could happen. You know, Skeleton Lords normally isn't a bad thing to be fighting. Where the heck did you go? You missed everything. I can't believe you just, like, up and dipped like that. The fire arrows... Fire arrows I'd really prefer to save for Black Gulch. To light all the oil pools on fire. Lacerating arrows aren't going to be any help whatsoever. You don't really get enough magic bolts till Dreadlight Castle. Well, I guess we'll try. The trick to Skeleton Lords is going to be taking out a Lord, and then after they die, they create a spawn set. So what I'm going to want is better stamina recovery. And I probably should fix my ship. I'll have a second. Because I don't need my bows breaking in the middle of this annoying fight. But yeah, we can give it a go. I'll try it. Start with this one. I normally don't, but... our damage is just as bad as I expected it to be. One of the 3 lords dead, and now they're gonna spawn. I think that's the armored skeleton one? No, it's the unarmored. Yeah, I guess if an arrow hits something, I don't really care what it hits. This may actually be double crossbow time. With this many ads. This is why you want an Alluring Skull. But if items are banned, then we'll do it this way. Come on, stamina. Really want to watch me walk in circles with these dumb skeletons. This is how it is, man. This is what you gotta do with bow and crossbow only. And apparently no alluring skulls. Though, looking at it, The alluring skulls really wouldn't be making that much difference. They'd just go to where I throw it. And I'm not really getting much time to have had that chance to throw an alluring skull anyways. It's not really making a difference. At least our damage mitigation's fine. When they do happen to sneak up. Or, you know, I back up into one of them, that's also a thing. Hey, 2-for-1 deal. Alright, is that all the little skeletons? Good. Now we can start the next set of, skeletons. One at a time. That's what we gotta do. Alright, so here comes the next wave of things. I don't know if this is the bone wheel skeletons or the armored ones. And it looks like the bone wheels. Bone wheel skeletons in Dark Souls 2 are leagues less threatening than they are in DS1. The bone wheel skeleton in DS1 is basically like, well, you might as well just put your controller down because you're doomed. And we are out of the good crossbow bolts. Or the cheapies. Back to the Seabow. I was wondering why I wasn't shooting for a minute there. I wasn't looking at my ammunition. That's fine. I'm just going to dance you around the pillar for a moment. So this one's going to spawn the armored skeletons. Really just a lot of backpedaling. But this will give us access to Valley of Poison and a lot of Titanite chunk. And then we could figure out if I feel like farming for the Desert Sorcerer's outfit. I might give it a little bit of an attempt, but I'm not going to sit on it forever. The Desert Sorcerer's outfit is, it's an outfit in this game. That's about as good as I can put it. It's really not defensively all that great, but it might be one of the better looking outfits in the game. Rather than our starting game imported tunic, just because I refuse to wear something better and not look as normal. It's one thing you gotta learn with Dark Souls. You gotta fashion before you worry about defense. Fashion's really all that matters. Hi, Chloanne.
I never. Perfect.
Oh, looky. A bonfire aesthetic. Sure might be nice to go let our friend the Dragon Rider take another swim again. Wonder if we should be doing that.
I suppose.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get more regular crossbow bolts. Well, the gloves really won't matter. I might as well equip those. Let's toss another aesthetic on the flame and let our buddy the Dragon Rider take another swim. Because, why not? He'll basically make up for the souls that I'm gonna have to burn buying more ammunition. Yeah, and they're gloves. It's just a straight upgrade. Onto the fire with you. Now, normally, I end up saving that bonfire aesthetic for, the boss of Earthen Peak. Because if you beat her in New Game Plus, then she gives you a, Silver Serpent rank +2. But I really don't care this time. I mean, heck, I normally go and kill the armorer guy and take the entire Tessadora outfit for the soul gain for that. We didn't really do that in this run either. Really less about maximizing souls in that sense, and more just trying to do the bow and crossbow on the run. Hi, Dragon Rider. See ya. What a nice chap. He's so happy to be on stream. He, can't contain himself. He goes for a swim and he donates souls. What can I say? He's a true fan. So, I need more than one. Man, I don't even have a tier 3 sub out there. He might as well be, though. It'd be great to see it just say Dragon Rider chilling there.
I'll be around.
Make our off crossbow better. So we gotta get some more large Titanite shards and definitely more chunks.
I'll be around.
It's always a work in progress until we get +10. Let's see. ADP 24 is usually what I like to shoot for about now. It's not yet time to start getting in for the extra build plan. And I think we're gonna go drop some smooth and silky stones off. See if I can get another raw stone with some luck, because the crow exchange in this game is very random. It's a deeper pull than Dark Souls 1 and 3, and they constantly will keep trading as long as you have the stuff. Where in 1 and 3, you trade one item in the list once, and that's it. You can't trade it again. I guess that's made up for this being random. Unfortunately, you gotta do it one at a time. Twinkling Titanite is cool. I'm excited about that, but not yet. I don't need the old web. Petrified Dragon Bone, I'm also pretty excited about. I can't remember if you can even get raw stone out of prism stones. But this'll do for now, I guess. You got a bone or a petrified dragon bone, that's something. Get out of here. Oh, I guess we could keep on with Harvest Valley. It'll be fine. There's lots of Titanite to be picked up here. And soon we'll get to the fan-favored Covetous Demon. So look forward to that. It'll be a great boss for us to fight. Everyone loves Covetous Demon. We all know this. Guess the explosion on that was bigger than I thought. Thanks, Ring of Restoration. I'm used to this idiot hitting the floor. Apparently he learned how to angle. Yeah, like that. Ugh. Well, what kind of exciting topics we got going on out there tonight? Give me something to work with here. Kita and Mambo dropped in Umamusume. Your game just had a patch too. Did you beat it already? Titanite, Titanite, Titanite. Guess I should probably put the poison cure item on. So you're just getting to it now. Bo? You want to try that again? Thank you. I really hate skeletons with a bow. Getting poison's really unavoidable anyways, I don't know why I'm bothering. Just offset it with a life gem. This one's the champ. keeping his shield up and everything. Good to see a Titanite chunk. We're going to be putting those to some heavy use. We need a lot, so... And I think I'm actually going to try to push the crossbow up, since it's already had a chunk on it. You know, if you weren't stupid, Skeleton, you could have just killed me while I was in the animation of popping the life gem. Some mighty fine AI from Soft. Hey, another raw stone. Excellent. Nothing really I need. Think anything I want to sell? Doubt it. Selling in this game is nowhere near as valuable as some like Dark Souls 3. Yeah, no, not really. I'm not going to get anything of any appreciable value. But we did get another raw stone, so that'll complete our dual crossbows for now, because those will become enchanted later if I'm still using them. I'd really like to get the dual Avalon. So we're shooting 6 bolts at a time. Yo. Nah, figure I'd end up seeing you tonight. How you doing? Desert Priestess outfit. Not very defensive, not very exciting of an armor, but it looks nice, I guess. Asshole, hold still. I know, you're real unhappy I have a bow. And that trivializes most enemies, except bosses. Well, most bosses. But this is the power of the 1%. Also the power if I could aim. Our lovely 1% drop rate Seabow. And reminder, that is S-E-A-Bow, not C short for composite. Really should have given it a different name. I don't care if they had called it Ocean Bow. Alright, Desert Priestess, what did you drop? The skirt. Wow. Better and fashion. Doesn't really go with this top, but fashion over defense. Be really nice if we can get the top to drop. Then I can get out of the starting game wandering tunic. Maybe actually start to have an outfit that matches. So, I said I'm not gonna farm for the Desert Priestess outfit. And I meant that. But I did also say that we're gonna take, like, I don't know, a few attempts at it just to see if luck wants to be on my side for a change, like it was with the Seabow. I hate crystal lizards with a bow. Move, you dumb basket. After 12 kills, an enemy stops respawning in this game unless you join something called the Covenant of Champions. These are the two easiest Desert Priestesses to farm. Especially with a bow. Yeah, that one dropped something, so I gotta go see what it dropped. These worthless hollows aren't gonna pay us enough souls to make it worth anyways. Dusk Herb this time. The Desert Priestess has a lot of drops. They have the dress, the gloves, the like veil that they wear, a ring, that wilted Dusk Herb, the top. They've got like 6 or 7 items they can drop. Alright, you fucking lizard, come here. That's really more a stamina issue. Wow. The bow getting upgraded to some damage higher would be a bit more help. I'll try it with the crossbow next time. Speaking of crossbow, I never put the bolts on. And you dropped an item. Let's go see what it is. Yeah, it's real nice in Dark Souls 2. You can aim crossbows. I don't know why they didn't think you could in Dark Souls 1. There's a forlorn invasion here? Hold up. Dragon Charm, that's the other item that I can drop. Hold on a minute, I did not know there was a forlorn invasion here. All the years I played this game, you'd think I would have seen that. I guess, really, they can pop up anywhere. But now I gotta get rid of these stupid, like, nobody enemies, just so I have space to fight. Yeah, I think the dual crossbow is gonna get me killed more than the bow was. The reload time on dual crossbow is still pretty bad. We're gonna need more energy to make that viable. I disagree you're blocking my arrow with your sword like that, but the game doesn't care. Ah, thanks for the channel points. The other community challenge was met earlier. So, we will have that song. It's gonna take me a little bit to master and then get the audio all synced up, but it's gonna be a thing. I've been practicing it. It's not too difficult, thankfully, so that helps. Hey, Crystal Lizard. You wanna be a pal? I got you this time, because the crossbow's stronger. I need that large Titanite, and there's 3 out here, which is kinda why I'm bothering to do the Desert Sorcerer's farm anyways. Because I gotta reset the zone to get those Crystal Lizards to respawn anyway, so why not? Well, that one dropped. Why is it always the one up here dropping an item? Why can't it be the closer one so I don't have to do this run? Oh, God. I gotta think of new things to promote for community challenges once these two have had their... well, one of them's done. Once Star Rail's had its run. Damn wilted herb. I might as well get armor. Oh, you're gone. I already know that. My crossbow bolt hit you long before you despawned. Oh boy, it was the closer one to drop this time. Do you two want to be a friend and drop an item? Yes. Wilted Dusk Herb, the common. This is only going to continue until I kill the 3 crystal lizards. Out of my way. And yeah, I could pop like... Oh, Magic Stone. Let's move their drop table up to 8. They've got a lot of drops. I don't know why you'd pile that many things on Desert Sorceress. Don't go in the hole, don't go in the hole. Alright. More large Titanite. Crossbow right now is a little bit better damage than our Seabow. And we're not really having range issues here, so... Alright, that one didn't drop. Well, the Dusk Herb, of course. Are we going to... Really? Are we going to see another piece of the Desert Sorceress set? I mean, we at least have the skirt. I don't really care. It's not like it's going to do a whole lot, but... Don't go in the hole. But armor is armor. Okay, you dropped. And your friend up high. Nothing. Dragon Charm. Alright, so there's the final Crystal Lizard. Which means this is going to be the last pass of these Desert Sorceresses. I'll go back to Majula and do some upgrades. And then we'll proceed on to Earthen Peak, the most infuriating zone in Dark Souls ever created. Not for difficulty, but for how it's architecturally built. God, will you quit giving me Wilted Dusk Herbs? Those are spell recharge items, just for clarity. Alright, well, you had your chance, game. You at least gave us the skirt, I suppose that's something. So we'll have a nice chat about Earthen Peak as soon as I can give folks a better view of it. And anyone that's played Dark Souls 2 before, or knows of the meme for it, you know what's coming. I should probably get some bigger arrows. Well, we did get the, raw stone, so... Where is... I don't know why that took me so long to find. It's right there. Now we can raw infuse our other crossbow. As this one's already raw infused. Now it's your turn. Free upgrade. I don't have anything for the Seabow yet. Wow. The magic stone would give it magic scaling, but I'd lose my fizz scaling. Stuff like that is better on crossbows for me. But if I want a magic bow, I don't mind changing this short bow to do it. Okay, we don't need that many iron arrows. Heck knows I'll go through them, but... And we'll use some poppable souls to get our cheap arrows back. Since we made the Dragon Rider take another bath. Yeah, 600 normal arrows is fine. That'll do. That'll hold for a while. Well, with those upgraded and, you know, this is the same way I got the Seabow. I really should take another shot at the Desert Sorceresses, since we're reloading the zone anyways. Screw it. Come here. Just once more. There's more up ahead in Earthen Peak anyways, but these ones are really quick to farm. And neither of them dropped anything. Well, it was the memories we made along the way. Dual-wield crossbows. Excuse you. Really? You things decided to come all the way up here just to bother me. They're mad I was farming the Desert Sorceresses. Speaking of mad, this thing. And the Desert Pyromancer that's all the way up on that balcony there, that isn't there in the original Dark Souls, the non-scholar of the first Sin Edition. Lots of good upgrade materials down in the valley there, too, back into the poison. Which is why we're clearing it out. And you. Come on. A little closer. There you go. Why do I pick up half the things I pick up, knowing that they aren't allowed in a bow and crossbow only run? Again, it's more just force of habit and greed. Like, it's real hard to walk away from something shiny on the ground. Titanite slab, that's our third, I believe. Still not yet to the point where those slabs are going to come into effect. Shortly, though. We need a few more Titanite chunks to be able to max upgrade a weapon for those to work. This idiot's gonna walk into these poison pots and poison himself. And I'm just gonna let it do its job, and it'll kill him before we get back out here. Yep, there's the souls. There's not really much of a point in joining the Covenant. The Sun Seal boosts damage for miracles, which we aren't using, but it's not Dark Souls if you don't learn Praise the Sun, and, you know, we might as well do it at least once just for the hell of it. Praise the Sun. Solaire would be proud, except Dark Souls 2 takes place before 1. Mannequin boots. No. Yeah, even Dragon Quest does it too. It's 312, where this is 213, I believe. 213 sounds right. Walk through the pots. There you go. You're an idiot. Better you poison yourself than me poison myself. I didn't think you'd live long enough to get that attack off. Don't ask how that arrow's going through the board. That's just FromSoft walls doing FromSoft wall things. Well, the Steel Ring of Protection +1 would be nice. I mean, I don't really plan on needing to be up front and personal with too many things using a bow and crossbow, but... And once again, that's one of the few allowed situations. I'm not wasting arrows opening an invisible door. It's just the same as breaking furniture or anything. It's just not worth wasting an arrow to do. Like, who cares? Enemies are enemies. Walls and, well, walls and FromSoft kind of are enemies. But, you know, furniture and that, just punch it. Who cares? Oh, that idiot poisoned himself to death and opened the path for me. So I don't have to break these pots. How nice of the chap. Now, what's really going to be important is over there is a heavy crossbow, and I believe it starts at +3. So that's going to be a new addition to our arsenal. Asshole, stupid desert sorceresses. Not paying up. You things owe taxes, and I'm here to collect my, my outfit. Good guy, Covetous Demon, is right behind that fog door. One of the most popular Dark Souls bosses of all time. That is not an exaggeration. It is, however, a joke. People love Covetous Demon. It is, it's hanging out. It's going to be ready for battle, and we're going to give it a battle. We're going to go ahead and fight Covetous Demon first before I make the tricky jump to go get the great crossbow, or the heavy crossbow. Because our good boy Demon is not to wait. He is not known for his patience. That jump to land that, it's not exactly clean sometimes. And that's death if you fall. Alright, Covetous. Let's see how you're doing today, pal. It's real nice to see you. There he is. Covetous Demon. Look at him in all his glory. He's coming, alright. Flop. Ooh, he hit me with a paw. Oh, man. Look at him go. Everybody loves Covetous Demon. You know, normally he just rolls on his side. I'm kind of surprised to see him, like, snaking his way around. It doesn't happen too often when I fight him. He must be feeling really, really excited today to be on the stream. Let's see if I can coax out a flop. What he's known for. I mean, if I shoot him again, he's gonna die. You camera shy, buddy? Alright. Just... oh, he lived through that. Alright, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go. We had fun with Covetous Demon. He has places to be, though. He's got to run out for some milk, and he's got shopping to get done. Yeah, he's a busy guy. It's real nice of him to take time out of his busy schedule to come hang out with us, though. I don't know why I expected that to be anything better. Desert sorceresses are being real cheap ever since dropping the skirt. Hey, I made it. More often than not, I die there. Now here's this guy. There he was. Man, this thing's wrecking me. It's my fault for thinking he was on the other side. And now there's another one. I just don't remember what side he's on. That one. Mannequin claws. Really, game? Really? You dropped the mannequin claws in a bow and crossbow only run? These two are another fairly rare drop. That's a shame. And there's the heavy crossbow +3 and some bolts back. So the real question, I know we're overburdening. What do you want to? You want 20 strength. So to dual wield, okay. We've got to pump some strength up a bit to be able to dual wield heavy crossbows. Might as well go upgrade and level. Well, Sunday is still gonna be Parasite Eve 2 speedrun time. I did complete a bounty run and really brought up BP, so this run should be good on Sunday, hopefully. Might be able to bring down our 143.53, I think it is. 143.52, something like that. With some good routing, of course, because we're basically at the part now where it's going to become routing and a lot of luck manipulation. Let's see. I guess the crossbows really should take it over the regular bow. Not one bolt, idiot. Just give me a couple.
I'll be around.
Ah, more Honkai donation. Suppose you gotta find something to do with all of your channel points you have built up now. Now that Swing to My Beat in the Cosmos is met. 2 strength short to being able to dual wield with the heavy crossbow. And what a time that's gonna be for sure. Oh boy. Like I said earlier, it's gonna take me a little bit to pretty much get used to how that song flows. I've had some practice at it, but nothing too heavy yet, really. Damn mannequin claws. I'm still mad about that. Ah, right. You know, I had totally forgotten I wanted to show off the reason for Earthen Peak's crap. And, there's a good reason for it. But since I'm here, they ain't gonna drop anything. I'm gonna get another wilted herb, and of course you did. Yeah, I didn't have much chance to explain Earthen Peak while we were there. Basically, I can do it from here, too. So I won't have to go clear the other, area. You gave me the ring, which I can't put to use because it is for mages. See yonder Earthen Peak? Do you notice anything not near it? I don't know. Mountains above it, perhaps? Earthen Peak? Even better now that I can zoom in and you see the top of Earthen Peak now. Nothing. Asshole. I'm trying to explain Earthen Peak's wonderful design issue. There's no mountain there. None. There's some in the background, but not all the way at the top. Now that we've had fun with Earthen Peak, you know, we'll re-reference that when it becomes relevant. For now, we go back inside Earthen Peak. I wonder if that Star Rail incentive is going to get met. Guess we'll have to see. Just trying to save the arrow. Excuse you? I didn't think you could see me down here. Just trade blows. Am I wearing the right rings? Yeah. Another pair of mannequin claws. Yikes. I'm so stupefied by that I got hit by the idiot with the axe. Are you kidding me, game? Where'd he go? 2 mannequin claws. Well, the luck is high. It wasn't high for us farming the desert sorceresses, but... so these guys actually drop one of my favorite spears in the game, the Dark Silver Spear. It's not really remarkable or anything, it's just a pretty solid spear, honestly. It's just good. Dark damage in Dark Souls 2 is ridiculously overpowered, so you want to get some while you can. Come on. Unfortunately, nothing we can really use in this run. Or, what is it called? The Silverback Spear, actually, I think. And I always infuse it dark now that I'm trying to remember it properly. Silverback Spear, Dark Silver. Yeah, I think it's because I infuse it, is why it gets called that, but I'm not even bothering for the pike. I don't care. Well, hey, if we see one drop, then, you know, then we can know for sure. Grave Warden top. Are you fashion souls for me to finally get out of the imported tunic? You're better, and you're better defensively. Alright, fine. Yay, we got an armor. Any day stamina. There's actually a summon NPC that points to this. People like to complain how cryptic it is that you burn the windmill and it stops the poison flow. But if you summon one of the NPCs, they'll come up here and they like wave at you and, you know, basically gesture that you're supposed to do something here. They don't outright tell you to burn it, but I mean, at least there's something in the game, you know, sort of trying to help you along that idea. At least it gives you a hint that you can do something about it, rather than just, well, I guess the boss has poison. If that was another mannequin claw, I would have lost my shit. Speaking of losing, I might lose my life. A claw-only run would be real nice. As soon as you could see those guys, or the soonest you could see them is in the pirate place where we got our Seabow. And there's only 2 unless you're in New Game Plus mode. Hi, Gilligan. You're annoying.
Oh. Have you... go on ahead.
But, you know what you do have that I want? And I have no souls. I mean, the black leather armor, it might be better than this Grave Warden, I don't know. It's not. It's lighter, so, you know what, I'll go with it. Just because it's lighter. Our outfit really clashes now. I'll leave that on for now, screw it. But hey, at least I don't have a hood over my head anymore. The bandit mask has really good poison resist too. Nope. Game, that better not be a mannequin claw. Okay. I was about to say. We're doing pretty well tonight, honestly. No death tonight. So we're holding that. After a while, last time we started to fall apart, but my neck was killing me the way I had my my monitor set up. I probably could have gone about another half hour last session too, if it weren't for that. Oh yeah, Pate's not here. Because we're not really doing quest lines or anything of the sort. The crossbow does put in its work. I'm pretty happy with that. It'll be nice when we can start upgrading the heavy crossbow too. Yeah, you keep it. I don't care. I'm not going over there on that tricky jump and just to die. Great heavy soul arrow. Magic. Not to be used. Alright, I'm gonna hedge this a little. Do we have any? Yeah, no, that's a monastery charm. Damn it, I'm out of rusted coins. Yeah, by all means, like, definitely rest up. We'll have to see if we do it next week or not, or if I'm back to this again. Whatever works for people, I just need to know to be able to plan. I'd like to finish up to ultimate mode, because when we get to ultimate mode Phantasy Star, we see new enemies. But it's not really going anywhere. Damn you. Why are the desert priestesses being so stingy? But as long as you're hanging out and hopefully just chilling, it's all good. It's really all I look forward to from the streams is just getting folk together and hopefully providing some level of entertainment. Game. Okay. I saw Mannequin and my heart was like, I'm gonna burst. We don't need a third Mannequin Claw to drop. That's gonna be the ultimate insult. These pots absolutely can poison you, so that's kind of why I was shooting them from the distance. Well, there's always the VOD if I do happen to get a, hey, the gloves! Alright. Yeah, if I do happen to hit a PB, you know, there's always the VOD. What I'd like to do right now is I really could use a video editor. Or somebody to teach me how to do it, you know, even crappily. Because I'd love to start getting the PBs up on, like, YouTube or something. I've been putting the Phantasy Stars up there, and Dark Souls is up there too. Well, first off, I need a free video editor. Then I guess, I don't know how to do. I don't really know how better to explain it. Oh, you didn't drop anything. Yeah, and I have it, and it just... Well, we'll talk about it later. How are you still alive? Maybe like Windows Movie Maker or something. Like back in the old day. You know, our buddy Matt, if I remember right, made something in Windows Movie Maker. He did a whole animation and thing in, like, Paint. What's with all the Grave Warden tops? I was joking. That chest is a mimic. Does it drop anything I want? No. But it gives souls. Now its dumbass is gonna get itself poisoned. I'm gonna walk over here and laugh at it. And, there it goes. Secret Passage 1, Secret Passage 2. I should just get you to edit my videos. You already know how to do that crap. It'll be fun and good practice for you. Well, probably not fun, but... The only reason I'm keeping extra gear is if I decide to go back and, get the Pyromancer chick to go back to Majola, which I might not. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. That was a pretty good pickup. no way you're going to be able to snipe this. Absolutely no way. Oh, well, I mean, if you guys are going to come out, then yeah, I could. Thanks, From Walls. Yeah. Ooh, that drop was further than I thought it was. Nobody said you could have an Estus flask. Time to run. Especially because that's here. Yeah, That's a real shame you got yourself poisoned. Are you still up there? I know you're not. I was just thinking about that mannequin. Yep, there he is. Now he's down here. Flip over the wall. Because we're pro like that. And run like a coward, because we have a bow. By the way, if you can't see, I can't either. Because we're really making this a pain in my ass. Oh, you're back. Okay. Well, that was fun. We had fun with Grave Wardens. Now, about you. Where the hell do you think you're going? Hold still and take your arrows. And not drop anything. That's a shame. Last chance at the top or the hood. Nope. Well, it worked for the Seabow. 2 out of 4 Desert Sorceress pieces, I guess, is something, though. Oh, we're gonna need stamina. And really hope not to get hit, but I can't remember if her laser blast counts as just raw magic or not. I think it is. I usually don't over-prepare this much. Screw it. Please go back to being at a distance. Really just better off with the crossbow. I mean, it is the most upgraded piece of gear we've got, so that makes sense. I disagree. It's really all about just finding your opportunity to take your shot. Oh, she has a head. She's just holding it. I'm quite aware I'm using only one crossbow. I don't want to be risking the double reload time. Alright, enough of you. Hooray! Still rocking Deathless. Now, remember how I went and made such a big fuss about, Earthen Peak not having anything near it? You know, perfectly open, exterior, mountains much lower than the peak of this place. Elevator. Elevator. Poorly rendered elevator at that. Slow elevator. Ready? Are you ready? How? How and where did this place come from? Oh shit. How does that elevator lead here? Earthen Peak. Down. Nothing around it. Magma. Whole castle. Elevator. It's one of the big jokes about Dark Souls 2. That elevator really shouldn't, it just shouldn't. Do we look bad with this? Minorly. I really gotta do something about our weight. But I guess there's not much that can be done right now. Well, we've been using it. Or I should probably save for the crossbow upgrade. I think we're gonna... We've been using it. I'm just gonna push the Seabow. What do I care? Upgrade. We aren't even gonna be wearing those gloves very long. Iron Keep you can buy a pair of gloves called the Jester's gloves, which have soul gain on them. And by damn, I'm going to wear those.
There. Seek
So we aren't even
this
going to be
way.
wearing the Desert Sorcerer's gloves very long. Let's see, we need a 30 strength to be able to dual wield with the heavy crossbow, so that's good. And now... more stam. Now, just to make sure I was right. It's not upgraded yet, so... Yep, absolutely can dual wield now with our heavy crossbow and a off-handed light crossbow. Man, that reload time hurts. Ugh. But the heavy crossbow is not yet ready for action. Do I have a fragrant branch on me? I do. Let's deal with the rat boss. Back into the underground here. Ring's good. Look like it. Probably I'm gonna want steel protection because there's no real distance to be made in this fight. Okay, so it's 3 wooden arrows to 2 irons. Many rats. After, I think it's 10 rats, the boss rat shows up. And you can tell he's the boss, he's got a mohawk. He's real cool. Old Royal Rat Vanguard, I think this one is. I don't think is this Authority or Vanguard? Because there's 2 rat bosses in the game, one's Authority and the other's Vanguard, obviously. 1 iron and wooden works just as good. And that's why we put on the steel protection ring, because there ain't really a whole lot of room to maneuver in here for bow only build. There it is. And it's Vanguard. Is that you, Mohawk? Yeah, there you are. Make a retreat and heal. I saw rats like this in New York when I went. Also, these rats unendingly respawn until you kill old Mohawk boy. Where's Mohawk? There you are. There's probably a Mohawk rat up there too. Wouldn't doubt that. And you're probably seeing the joy of why Crossbow bow sucks for this fight. We gotta clear a path to old Mohawk. and not get pincered by other rats. Or get petrified and poisoned, because petrify is instant death. And for some reason, you know, rats can petrify. Who knew? Where the hell is Mohawk? There you are. Out of here. Take your stupid rats with you. Aha, I plunked you before you got away. Dumb rat.
Human.
Yeah, we'll join the rat coven. Sure, why not?
Thou human, take this. The ring.
The coven and rat ring increases how fast poison builds up on things. But there's some stipulation where it doesn't work on some things and it works on others. It's not something I'm gonna wear. We just kind of got it for the hell of it. But now we get to take a wonderful drop further into the sewer. So from here on... Oh, I didn't even put the silver ring back on. No matter. From here on, the bow will not be used. While we're in this zone. Eventually, it's going to become dark, and we only have one-handed weapon. Crossbows. Yeah, we got an expert that can tell you about them, too, I'm sure. Them rats, they're something. But hey, we're still batting deathless. I figured I'd get lamed at those rats and petrified. Kinda glad we didn't. If this one gets away, I don't really care as much. It didn't, so... Large Titanite chunk, good to have. We're gonna need a lot of those. Because we're still on weapon upgrade quest. But we're knocking out bosses and having a really good run tonight. These assholes run up to you and explode. We saw them in Last Bastille. They suck. There's a variant of them much later in the game that when they explode, they absolutely wreck your equipment. Just break all your shit. And that's just how it is. Back to dual crossbow. Bye-bye. And now, from here on, we will only be using one-handed light crossbow, because it's the only way I can get around having a torch in my offhand. Why need a torch? Because this dark place is gonna suck. Scholar of the First Sin, in the gutter down here, if you light all, what is it, 45 or 50, whatever, sconces there are down here, you could fight a special invader called the Gutter Denizen that drops the entire Black Witch outfit. I'm gonna try. You know, if we get it, cool. It's not really a difficult battle. He's a pretty powerful mage. It's more about trying to remember where all the sconces are. And 2 of them are off of like a fucking zip line, so that sucks. Also, these things spit poison. Like that. Yep, that darkness is gonna persist. But that's why we have Crossbow. So that I can just use the torch in the offhand to light our way and light the sconces. I'm also gonna break those little shit statues with the torch as well. Crossbow at least gives us a weapon to use down here. Actually, I should put the stun ring back on so we have some actual stopping power with it too. That would help. The Havel's armor is back there, but I never go back for it. And especially in a run like this, we're not going to use it. Let's see, so... into the hole. Nothing immediately around to cause issue. I think there's a dog over here, and it's immune to these, like, acidy, pustule things. There it is. Those basically just wreck your equipment. And if something actually breaks, you have to physically go get it repaired instead of just using repair powder for durability. I knew our trip would take us here eventually. This place really isn't all that bad, though. Once you've done it, like, 700 or 800 times, you're used to it. But this is another one of those famous locations that people will complain about in Dark Souls 2. Whatever. I smacked him with the torch to get him to stand up faster. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm doing a bow and crossbow only run. Doesn't really matter that much. I'm like, get up. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Smooth and silky stone should be helpful in getting some augmentation material. Damn it, hit him. I can't lock onto him when he's just, you know, praising the non-active torch. Items absolutely will fall through the floor here. So whatever he dropped, it's gone. It was probably a torch, which adds 5 minutes, I believe, to your torch time, which you could see ticking above the torch on my little display down there. But we are a proud member of the Rat Coven. All hail Rat. Good thing I'm not playing Shadowrun, because Rat's your enemy. Lighting the torches. Gotta spawn the gutter denizen. Hope to get our Black Witch outfit, since we didn't get a full Desert Pyromancer outfit. This guy flexing on me that I can't swing my torch at him. Yeah, torch upgrade. Well, that item's gone. It's quite a place. Hey, Titanite chunks, we need those. I guess that torch fell from the hollow above. It was more luck that it landed on something solid. Yeah, so these hollows down here hit like an absolute truck if they connect with their dark infused weapon. They're all over the place too. That's kind of part of the trap. Just, you expect them to be worthless and do, like, minuscule damage, but no, their infused weaponry is really painful. Yeah, I ain't fighting a Hive Knight. Not this time. Got any interesting comments or questions out there tonight? I'm thinking probably finish Black Gulch. Or, the gutter here. I don't know if I'll get the Black Gulch. Black Gulch is short, maybe I should just do it too. Because the boss of Black Gulch is the Rot, and it's one of the major 4 bosses of the first half of the game, I should say. First half. Whee, zipline fun. The Rotten is not a threat. It's a very slow and predictable boss. It might hit me once or twice, possibly a couple of times. But it doesn't really do anything crazy as a fight mechanic. And for a bow, crossbow only run... Oh, there's Billy here. Good thing I didn't hit you with the torch again. For a bow crossbow only run, Rotten's actually... Hello? Capture card? Are you okay? What are you doing? Good old capture card. Never a dull moment. What are you doing, you junker thing? Let's see if it wants to toggle back over. No, that's out of my control for the present moment. It might be going on strike. Looks like it's fine now. I don't know what was with it. I had mentioned I had capture card troubles before with the PlayStation 4, where it just doesn't give me issues with the others, like the PS Vita or any other console I put to it, so at least it wasn't bad. I'm able to continue. It was just a couple of moments there. I hope it doesn't do that when I'm in a boss fight. Oh my god. Not exactly able to stop and try to reset the clunker at that point, you know? Oh god. No, not you. What was I talking about? End time. Yeah. So, looking at it, I think I might just save Black Gulch for next time. The gutter here, we still have a whole nother half of it, and I want to try to spawn the gutter denizen for the Black Witch outfit, which, other than fashion, what is it, the helmet, the veil, I think, that is the... One of the pieces gives you curse immunity, and I think it's the hat, or the veil, whatever it is. And curse immunity would be nice. There are times I really love having a crossbow. This just happens to be one of them, the way this is going. It's nice to be able to just snipe away and not have to get close to a lot of potential problem enemies. This is Giant Ant. Giant Ant is not very dangerous. In fact, Giant Ant is a friendly ant. That's Giant Ant. We'll go visit him in a moment. He clears your poison, but he also damages your equipment, if I remember right. But since we're not poisoned, I don't have to really worry about it. But yeah, Giant Ant. Doesn't attack you. The smoke it is protruding is helpful. It's a good friend. It's your best friend in Dark Souls 2, the Giant Ant. Oh, he's just hanging out. He ain't bothering nobody. I ain't fighting no Giant Ant. You know, he's cool. Praise the sun, great ant. Thank you. You have a good life there, bud. Giant Ant is our friend. Oh, that item took a drop. I mean, it's just poison throwing knives. It's not like I can use them. Ah, bonfire lit. So nice to see. Except we have a whole other half of this we still gotta do yet. To light more of the torches. Because heading down from here is where the gutter denizen will spawn. And, this ass jump. Oh, yeah. And there's more torches to light down there as well. But we have a whole other side we've got to take care of yet. And that moth. Because Scholar hid moths all over the place. And, you'd think something impressive would happen if you killed all of them, but no. Just twilight herbs and stuff like that. Alright, well, from here, we basically just reset all the way back up to the top. Now that the bonfire's lit down here, we're able to just come back once I finish the other side. Guess I might as well go level while we're at it. Just in case I get lamed and lose souls. Yeah, give me the flask upgrade. Get to that. I gotta get more air bolts anyways. Alright, pay up.
I'll be...
Yeah, so we'll do the other side of Black Gulch and, or not Black Gulch, Gutter, and that'll probably be all for tonight. I mean, it was solid progress. Got a lot done, a lot of upgrades. No death, so that's always a plus. I know there's more of you. Yep. Also helps if you hit it. Really wish I had more Titanite chunks to finish this crossbow proper. Well, I'm not dealing with oil pull enemy. Kinda just gotta get it going here. They're not bad for large Titanite drops, though. Torch I tend to forget. And I'm like, what, no invader? Where are you? Get in here. I guess if you're gonna stand there... Come on. Oh. The invader really doesn't mean anything. It doesn't drop anything exciting. I just want them to move. Oh, right, yeah. How did I forget this torch? That would have driven me up a wall if I was lighting the ones down below. Alright, I guess I have to kill him. Forgot you can't use bonfire while they're at it. Probably can't use Homeward Bound either. Oh. Oh, my fault for wanting to try to, you know, pick up the pace a little bit. Here, you stay down there. I'll just shoot you with the crossbow. You can have fun playing with the oil monster. Riveting. Well, that was surely worth my time. Oh man, a great axe. Bow and crossbow only run game. I don't care about a great axe. I'm not walking, I'm too lazy for that right now. We only have like four more torches left to light, I think. And that will probably be all for tonight. Yeah, the rotten gets to wait for next time. Come on, you damn hollows, get up. I don't want you following me down there. There's enough of you down there to begin with. I did not think that should lock on. That's never gonna hit. Tries again anyways. Okay. on up and win yourself a crossbow bolt. Or two. Well, it was bound to happen tonight. I told you I couldn't go a whole night without Deathless. And as I explained, the hollows with that enchantment on their weapon do an asinine amount of damage. Only really using humanity to just not look like beef jerky. It happens. Come on, get up. Things are so slow. Like I said, there's way too many of these down here to have them be coming down from above. Game. Thank you. That's death. You know, maybe Gunner Denizen will just wait for next time. It's just like what happened last time. I just started dying a whole ton right as I was about to wrap up. I'll give it one more go. Screw it. Later the night gets, the sloppier my play becomes. That's never gonna hit. There's only one way out of here. At least I can pick a few of them off now. Nope. Still two more down there. What a pain. Torch one I'm not worried about. It's this yokel. Yeah. You can't reload fast enough. So yeah, I'll just come at Gunner Denizen to start next time. fresh up. I'm not gonna death spiral like last episode. We had a good run, honestly. We got quite a lot accomplished. Yeah, like it wasn't bad. Up the Earthen Peak was completed. Got down to Gutter, got it started. Well, Gutter's practically finished. Black Gulch is after it. Harvest Valley, Huntsman's Copse. Knocked a good lot out. But yeah, I think that's definitely gonna do here for tonight. Yeah, it was nice getting rid of the stupid Poison Queen. That helped. Honestly, I had good fun with this one. Weapons got badly upgraded, or badly needed upgrades. That was really important. I'd like to finish one of those crossbows next time too. Which we'll see if that's a Thursday thing next week maybe, or whenever, whatever. It kind of just depends on Phantasy Star scheduling. So, any closing thoughts for anybody or situations of the sort? Yeah, Phantasy Star is mostly going to depend on how things are with Dakael. We will see what he's got going on for next Thursday, if we're going to be able to do or not. So yeah, thanks for coming out, and I shall see you all hopefully Sunday for Parasite Eve 2 replay mode speedrun. Have a good night.